Hello, folks. Steve from the Cruise Butler here. Wanted to come to you today to give you some more information as promised. Today, we're going to be talking about all inclusive vacations. We're not going to be talking about cruises at all, but we do sell a lot of all inclusive vacations, and we seem to have the same questions coming up time after time. So, we're going to go ahead and address those. And also, as a reminder, we'll be on the Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas, the newest and largest ship in the world from Royal Caribbean next week. So we'll be taking lots of pictures and videos to share with you. Okay, so let's get started. There's a lot of all-inclusive resorts throughout the Caribbean and through Mexico. Today, we're going to be specifically talking about Cancun and the surrounding areas of Cancun. Okay, in an all-inclusive vacation, a lot of people say what's included in an all-inclusive vacation. Basically, if you have airfare arranged, you have your airfare. You will have transportation round trip from the airport to the resort and then the resort back to the airport at the end of the trip. All of your meals are included, your beverages are included, everything from bottled water to soda to beer, wine, and all the fancy Caribbean cocktails. And if you stay at a good resort, there'll be poolside dining, swim up bars, and a lot of places will even deliver the food and drinks to you right at the bar. You have use of the beach and the pool, all the facilities of the gymnasium. There's a lot of daytime activity, a lot of evening activity, and a lot of production shows that they also put on, specialty dining rooms. If your resort has ice cream shops and coffee shops, gelato shops and sports bars, all that's included too. In addition to that, in your room, you have a bar, which will be restocked for you. It's a small refrigerated bar, but it's restocked for you each day. That is also included. You have room service. Most resorts offer 24-hour room service and gratuities for your entire stay. So really, the only thing that's not included are spa treatments, any short excursions you may do outside or off the property, and any of the high end caliber liquors or tequilas that you may want to try. But all of those items are included. Okay, as far as quality resorts go, a lot of people ask me what's the difference between this resort and that resort. That's a huge question to ask, and there's so many answers for that question. A lot of times, like anything else, you get what you pay for. A lot of the resorts have different prices based on their proximity to attractions. As I mentioned, some resorts offer 24-hour room service, some have limited times for their room service. Some resorts do offer drinks at the bar where they'll come and take your order and serve you by your chair. Other times you have to get up and go get your own drink. A lot of resorts will have specialty restaurants that are included the whole entire amount of your days at the resort. Other resorts limit you, which means you're going to be spending a lot of time at buffets. For example, if you're at a resort for 3 or 4 nights, you may get to go to one specialty restaurant. If you are staying at 6 or 7 nights, then you may be going to two specialty restaurants. So again, that's why those resorts are a little bit less money, because again, they don't include all the high services that some of the other hotels do offer. Let's talk about Cancun resorts, specific locations. A lot of people ask me, hey, Steve, I want to go to Cancun. My question is, where in Cancun? And a lot of times they don't even know where to start asking me questions. So I have to ask them questions. Do they want a quiet location? If it's an anniversary or a honeymoon, they may want a quiet jungle, rainforest environment. If we have a family who's younger, who's looking to party, they may want to go to downtown Cancun, where there's a lot of clubs and you can go bar hopping almost every night. So, again, that's why we ask all these questions. Now, on the screen, you'll see a map of downtown Cancun. Downtown Cancun has a lot of resorts. The beach is shaped like the number 7, where you've got resorts all throughout that location. So that is where a lot of the bar hopping is and a lot of the party people will go to. Another location close by is Islas Mujeres, which is the island right off the coast of Cancun. It's harder to get to and a little bit tedious, so we don't sell a lot of resorts in that location for that reason. Another area is on the mainland just north of Cancun, which is called Costa Mujeres. Now, again, you don't have to take a ferry there. It's a short cab ride from the airport, but it's very nice. It's very laid back. The beaches are great, and there's a big tennis and golf course community there. So that is one location. Now, as we move down to the shore, you hit the Mayan Riviera. Now, there's a northern part of the Mayan Riviera, which goes from just south of Cancun to just south of Playa del Carmen. This is where a lot of the resorts are. The beaches are great. And again, you're getting away from the busyness of downtown Cancun into a more laid back jungle resort atmosphere. Now, on this next screen, you will see the southern part, which basically just runs just south of Playa del Carmen, down to the Acamal and down to the Tulum area. So this is the southern part. A lot of people who want to go see the pyramids, which is what you will see in Acamal and Tulum. A lot of the pyramids are down there, and obviously there's a lot of coral down there, and with the coral you get a lot of fish. So even if you stay in Playa del Carmen, all the shore excursions typically happen south of that location in Acamal, because again, where the beaches are really, really pretty in Playa del Carmen, there's not much rock and not much coral, so not much for the fish to eat. So again, the fish eat off the coral, so they take you down south to where the coral is. Now, a lot of people will ask me about Playa del Carmen, and again, that's a good location because it's almost halfway to Cancun, and it's also halfway down to the Mayan ruins and down to Tulum. And also there is a ferry which operates multiple times a day from Playa del Carmen to Cozumel. So again, staying right around the Playa del Carmen area is a very, very popular place to go see and stay. Well, I'm going to wrap things up today, but again, I have been in the travel business for almost 30 years. I've traveled extensively through the Caribbean and through Mexico. And if I haven't actually stayed in one of these resorts, I've done site inspections and have toured many of them. So if there's a vacation spot that you're looking for or a resort that you're looking for, let me know. I'd be happy to help. And yes, I do have Steve's top 10 list of resorts that I really, really like, and I try to push my customers there, not because there's any extra incentive for me, but because I know the food is good, the service is good, the resorts are beautiful, you're not going to get nickel and dimed to death, and it's going to be a good vacation, and you're going to come back happy. So that's what's important to me. So again, y'all have a great weekend and week coming up, and we hope to see you soon, either on a cruise or on a all-inclusive vacation. Thanks again.